So, shit got fucking real yesterday because from a nudge from a really good friend of mine who's pushing me forward, launched the 126 to Greatness program, opened it up to the public, and here we fucking go. And so far, the response has been epic. It's been absolutely amazing. Turns out there is a need. There is a calling that fathers, men, husbands feel that in here, that they know they can be more. They know they should be more. That it's not just about showing up, it's about showing up and leading by example, leading your best life, stepping into your own power in doing this. And this is a forever journey. And this is one that I am not claiming that, in 126 days, this is going to fix all those issues. But you build the discipline, you build the focus, you build the mental fortitude. You change in here and it gets expressed out there. You start leading by example with your kids, with your wife, then with your friends, with your family, with those that you impact on a daily basis. You keep pushing forward. You keep doing the work and you become that man. We all have an idea in our head of who we should be, of the man that we should and could be. The difference is, are you fucking doing the work? That's the gap between where we want to be and where we are. In the middle is the work. And it's daily and it's consistent and it's about committing to it with zero choice mentality, with an all-in attitude, burning the bridges and seeing who you can become. And this is what 126 to Greatness is. So not only have I launched it, I've got the online version and we're building that out at the moment. And I'm looking for people to buy in and do that. But more importantly, what I'm doing is out of my gym, I want to prove my concept, basically. I know this works. I know for a fact that this is going to change your life. So I'm looking for 6 guys, 6 fathers who are ready to completely transform their life and therefore their kids' lives, their wives' lives, and everyone they can impact in. And they're committing to 126 days. They're going to show up at my gym at 6 a.m., 6 days a week for 126 days. And we're going to get this done. We're going to transform your physique, your confidence, your discipline, and build you into the man that you know you should be. And look, I had the question come back to me, and they're like, there are plenty of great fathers who aren't in great shape. Being ripped isn't the only way to be a good father. Absolutely. You can be a fantastic father and not have a six-pack. You don't need a six-pack to be a great father. But this is about setting an example. It's about reaching your personal best. And when you are not in the best possible physical shape, if you haven't pushed to see what your own physical potential is, how can you lead by example? You don't need that capacity to be a great father, but you are limiting the full capacity of yourself if you aren't in the top physical self. If you aren't in the best health, if you aren't in the best shape, there are things that you are leaving on the table. No, that doesn't diminish you as a father. It just means that there is more out there. If you're sitting on the sideline when your kids want you to do something because you don't have the physical capacity to do it, that's leaving stuff on the table. And I've been there. And it's not about throwing shade. It's about I've been there and it fucking hurts. It eats at your soul to sit there and be like, no, sweetie, I can't do that. I'm not capable. And you can't say that. It's just like, no, daddy doesn't do that. They don't understand. All they see is that their dad doesn't want to play with them. But you know inside that the reason is because you physically can't. We were at the zoo the other week. And we went to the playground because apparently zoos have playgrounds. Go figure. But anyway, we're at the playground. And my wife, because I was chasing my son, saved 3 children. I kid you not. We were there for half an hour. 3 children. Because their parents couldn't physically get up to save them. One of them was hurt, one of them was paralytic with fear, and one of them was stuck. And this parent is on the ground talking to them, being like, oh, baby, it's fine, just climb down. No, you need to have the physical capacity to get up there and help them. to physically get up there and save them. There needs to be no situation in which you cannot go save them. And I am blessed that my wife is as equally fit and healthy as I am. That's a blessing. But that is also from leading by example. It's also from the life I lead. My wife wasn't into fitness when we met. My wife has been exposed to the craziness and the obsession of fitness that has been my life. Therefore, she does it. We have a home gym because that's the man I am. I need that. Therefore, it now influences her. Changing a world, even if it's just your world, starts with you. It starts with that one man deciding that where he is at is not enough. It starts with him going, I can be more. I need to be more. I can do more. I need to show up as a better man. And when you show up in top physical condition, you feel better about yourself. You feel more confident. You own that space. And it's been shown. You'll earn more money. You'll have better relationships. You will achieve more. You'll go out and do more. Fitness isn't the point. Being a great father is a point, but fitness is the beginning tool. It's the thing that opens up the pathways to everything else. It's the thing that allows you to push yourself to potential. It allows you to work out what going to war is. Because there's a battle, there's the will to fight, there's the battle, and then there is the war. The will to fight is getting in the gym. That's the willingness to go, I can do more, I can be more, I will cut away the things that don't serve me, that don't make me the best man, the best father, the best husband I can be. The battle is doing that work, that you show up and you go to battle with yourself. You're tired, you don't feel like it. When your body is screaming at you that you should just stop and you say, no, I have more, and you find another gear. You do that battle and you come out victorious. That's the one you do on a daily basis. And going to war is the long term. Because there's no point just fighting, just going to battle. You have to win the war. And that means consistently, unendingly doing the work. It means showing up every single day with a zero choice mentality, zero excuses, and getting it done. And look, 126 days in the grand scheme of things isn't very much. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. 90 days, 126 days, there's not much difference at all. But 126 days is the amount of time it takes to break old habits, to remove those negative habits of who you used to be, and build the man that you want to be, that you know you should be. And yes, you are going to have to continue these habits for the rest of your life. I had this discussion the other day. The trick with fitness is once you start, you can never go back. Once you've begun and you know how good you can feel, how good it feels to be in shape, to exercise, to be fit, strong, and healthy, you can't go back after that. There is no going back because you will always know what it was like. And that's what matters. And there's this whole thing of aging. Look, I think age is just a number and it's something that we really need to get over. But there is the thing. As you get into your 30s, you have kids, you have a wife, you have responsibilities. It's not that our body lets us down, it's we let our body down. We stop doing the things that push us forward. We stop doing the things that light us up, that make us healthy and fit. Your metabolism doesn't slow down, you slow down. You stop sprinting, you stop running, you stop jumping, you stop lifting heavy things, you stop climbing. And talk about good for the soul. Have you ever truly let yourself go and be a kid? Climb that equipment with them. Go up there. Be the big kid. Your kid will love you even more for it, and it releases something in here. But it starts with in the gym. That is the starting point. This is just one of the tools we use to help you become the best father. You need to be in top physical shape to be able to do everything else because you don't want to sit on the sideline. You want to be when they want to play sports, that you have the capacity to do that. You want to be able to do anything they ask you to without going, is this going to end badly? One of my friends that I was talking to about it, and he's like, yeah, no, this hits a chord. This speaks to my soul. I hate sitting on the sideline. And I was at the park and I was sitting out and there was another dad there. And we're at the trampoline park and they were jumping around and he was going hard with his kids. And my kids joined in and they're all having this great time. And I'm sitting there going, damn, I wish I could be him. Maybe I should. But this man wasn't in good shape. He's going bright red in the face. And then suddenly he goes, collapses like a foldable chair. And he's down on the ground and he's writhing his pain. And his kids are looking over him going, oh, crap. What happened to Daddy? You know what happened to Daddy? Daddy was out of shape and he tore his quad. Yep. Do you know how hard it is to tear your quad? Do you know the level of force that is required? That is a serious, serious injury, and that man's going to probably spend the next 18 months recovering from it. That could have been prevented by starting in the gym. You start in the gym. You start early. You build that capacity. You lead by example. Make sure your kids know what you're doing. They know that you go and work out, that you have a commitment to yourself, to them, to their mother, that you are going to be the best version of yourself. And it starts with health. It starts with responsibility. It starts with doing that work. That's where we begin. That is the starting point of all of it. Then it must start in the gym. Then you must start by putting in the work. It is not going to be easy, but it's simple. We lift weights. We go for a weighted walk every day. We follow the eating plan that I will prescribe. There are other things in that, but those are the three things that will build the foundation of everything else. And you will become this man that you know you should be. As I said, confidence. You'll have discipline. You'll be trustworthy because you'll be able to keep your word. You keep these words for 126 days. You do this for 126 days in a row. You know you can keep your word. If you say something, that's an iron bond. That is happening. Unquestionable. And a man who keeps his word is a man who can be trusted, followed. And you will lead people, not with your words, but with your actions. Because they know. You have shown categorically that you're going to get this done. No matter what. We're talking about this today. And it applies to, fathers as well as husbands, but all that kind of stuff. I was talking about how my wife retired. I told her when we had kids, that was it. She never had to work a single day in her life again if she didn't want to. I am well aware in this day and age that is a privilege beyond privilege, but that is something I hold true. That I promised her that all she would ever have to focus on after that day was being the best mum she could be. That was on me. We're talking about someone else we know. And they have the same conviction, but they're not delivering. They are struggling because he's not doing the work. He refuses to work harder. I have that discipline from doing this shit. I know if anything ever happened and we started struggling and my wife came to me and she was like, well, maybe I should go get a job. And I would be like, that's on me. That's my role. And I know that I can give my word to that and she would trust that one, that she would never have to do it, that I would get it done. I would do the work. I would find a way. It would not matter. And that starts with doing this stuff, that your word becomes your bond, that discipline, that drive, that focus, that confidence. And I have unwavering confidence that that is what would happen. It was the same thing. You need that competitive edge as well. And it comes from doing things like lifting weights. You need to, as I said, you need to fight. You need a battle. You need a war. You need that warrior to come out. One of my very good friends and a mentor of mine, she challenged me. She challenged me to, I'm not going to put it out there, but it's a big challenge. And she's like, you can't win. Like, it's impossible. And I was like, you don't know. You don't know what you unleashed. And that part of me had been dormant for a long time. I knew it was still in there. That when I decided something, it was game over. It was getting done. I don't care how it happened. It was getting done. And that part of me was in hibernation. It'd been out for the count. Tried to go 10 rounds with Muhammad Ali and got knocked the F out. Like, it was over. And starting 126, finding this rhythm, doing this work, reignited that part of me. And she was like, you can't complete this challenge, because she challenged against her. And I was like, you can't beat me. And I was like, you don't understand what you have done. It was awakening already. And I was like, and she looked at me and I was like, I could tell that the confidence was in my face. And I was like, it's fine. That's the challenge. Let's do it. Set the parameters. Let's go. I will win. She's like, you can't. Like, you're not going to win. And I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand what's in here. And I'm not even halfway through 126 to greatness. See the man and the confidence on the other side. See the man and the confidence once I complete 126 and chasing greatness, which is the next phase. I'm already a different man to who I was 60 days ago. The beast on the other side, the warrior that's coming out, it's a whole other level. And that's what you need. That's where you need to be. You need to have that inside you. That it doesn't matter what's thrown at you, what challenge is laid down, what gauntlets are thrown. You are going to handle it with confidence, with swagger, with pride. And not from arrogance, but from history. And that's what it is. So as I said, I'm now putting out the call. I am looking for 6 men, 6 fathers, 6 husbands who are ready to step forward and take on this challenge for 126 days, who are ready to be reborn into the man that they know they are going to be. To show up every single day, bar Sundays, because family day, but you got to do that work on your own, at 6 a.m. at my gym in Katoomba to do the work. 6 men who are willing to take it on. This is my proving ground. So not only are you going to get this at the intro price, but I'm going to deliver beyond all measure, because I need your results to be phenomenal. I know that it's already going to happen, but I am so fired up by this. I am ready to rock. If you can't feel that, if you can't see that in my face, I am ready to show the world what I am capable of. And I need you to come with me. I need you to be my proving ground. I need to show the world that, I'm not just a freak of nature, that this program will transform your life. So if you're ready, and you know that you need this, you need the accountability, you need the exact program, you need it to be mapped out, and then you need some brothers in arms to go to war with. To go to war with your mediocrity and show up as the best man that you can be. Now is your time. 6 a.m. in Katoomba, Monday to Saturday. Doesn't get much simpler than that. And I guarantee you will have a brilliant fucking time doing it. It's going to be amazing. We're all going to get in there. We're going to do the same thing. And we're going to go to war. And we're going to see who you truly are. We're going to find out who's that man on the inside. As I said, this isn't going to be easy, but it's simple. It's simple. If you've had enough and you're ready to find out who you truly are, who you could become with the right tools, because you're good. You're a good father, but you want to be a great father, a great husband, a great man. You want to discover the potential. You want to see what happens when you get pushed. I don't know about you, but I love it when I get pushed, when I get challenged, when I get that fire and I see what's truly capable. When you go, my level's here and I know it's fucking up here. That's what this is. This is about taking what you already have, saying goodbye to mediocrity and average, and pushing forward, pushing into something greater. This is what that's about. So if you're ready, if you're sick of playing small, if you know that you are called to something greater and you want to lead by example, you want to show your kids, your wife, your friends, your family, all those around you, who you truly are and what is possible, to inspire them to be their greatest version. If you want to start chasing your greatness, now is your moment. It's never going to be easier than this. It's never going to be more guided and hands-on than this moment. Don't wait. I only have spots for 6 guys. And that's probably pushing it as it is. I got me and one other guy already. We're in. We're going. I need 6 more. And we will be your brothers in arms. And we will change your world. So if you're ready, as I said, just shoot me a message or comment and I'll contact you. Comment, I'm in. Let's go. It's time to get it. Talk soon.